Welcome back. This is an Aleks homework video on counting significant digits when measurements are added or subtracted. So whenever you manipulate measurements, you can't be more precise than the least precise measurement. If you have one measurement that has two significant digits and one that has six, you can't simply use a calculator to make it seem like you are accurate to the 10 millionth place. It doesn't work that way. You can only be as accurate as your least accurate measurement that you use to make the sample. So if you're adding, and I have one measurement that is significant to the tenths place, and then I'm adding something that's significant to the tenths, hundredths, thousandths place, well, when I use a calculator, I'm using my phone, that's why it's slow. So if I have 1.0 and add 10.827, I'm going to get 11.827 as my answer. But that's not going to be true. It's not going to be right because it looks like I am that I have precision to the tens, hundredths, thousandths place. But one of my data points, one of my things I used, add-ins, is only accurate to the tenths place. So I can't use all of these digits. I have to throw these away. I can only use up to the place that's the least precise. Okay, so I have 1.0 here. That's to the tenths. That means I have to round this to the tenths place. And when I round this to the tenths place, I'm going to go to the 2. It's not a 5, so it's not going to go up to 9. It's going to stay 1.8 or 11.8. So it'll be 11.8 mils. Okay, so let's do the other one. So I always use a calculator, but then I never trust it. It's never going to be the same. I always have to round it. So I'm going to start off with 17.8 plus 1.97. Okay, so my calculator says 19.77, so let's look. This is accurate to the hundredths place. But what about here? This is to the tenths, this is to the hundredths. The tenths is least, has a precision least precise. So I'm going to round to the tenths place. So whenever you're adding, subtracting, you're going to round to the place that's the least precise. So I've got this is to the tenths, so I'm going to go here to the 7, go to the next number. It's more than a 5. That raises this up to an 8. So this is going to be 19.8 milliliters. Okay, works the same way with subtraction. I have 18.700, which is the tens, hundredths, thousandths place. But this second one that I'm going to subtract is only to the hundredths. So I can't go to the thousandths. I have to only go to the hundredths. So 15.60. Okay. Your calculator is 3.1. 3.1. Never trust it because this one is to the thousandths, this one's to the hundredths, which is the least, the hundredths. So this is only to the tenths. I'm going to have to add a 0 here to make it go to the hundredths place. So this is 3.10 milliliters. Okay, this is a really good thing to learn. Hope you can learn this.